Hi, 5 possible reasons you clicked on this video. 1, you thought it was Vsauce. 2, it actually autoplayed. 3, none of your goddamn business. 4, legal reasons you're not at liberty to discuss. And 5, you're testing the audio to make sure it's only going through your headphones before you watch porn. That's the reason I got into this business. Glad to help. Welcome to the video. Check, check, check. WheezyNews! Jang, jing, badonk-a-donk, boom. I shot and edited that intro many weeks ago. In other news, I've currently started training to run a marathon, and now I have fulfilled my entire purpose for doing so, to tell people. It's going well. I'm on like the 4th week. I ran 11 miles last Saturday, and I will be running 12 miles this Saturday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I run shorter runs. I'm following the Hal Higdon Novice 2 model. Grinding some coffee beans. Water's boiled. Last time I did this, several years ago, I followed the Novice 1, and I only made it up to like 12 miles when I was supposed to get up to like 20 miles because I had a wedding, my own wedding. Well, mine and Chyna's, it's not just my wedding. I didn't marry myself. Can you do that legally? I suppose you could throw a wedding for yourself. It doesn't have to be legal. Let me do it right now. Do you take yourself to be your lawfully wedded self? I do! But I also kind of hurt my knee, so I never trained properly, and then I ran the whole thing. Well, I limped like the last 8 miles of the marathon, and it was really, really, really hard. I didn't train well enough. This time I'm gonna try to train well enough. My knee hasn't started hurting yet, probably because I'm doing other workouts besides just running. There's a whole video of my previous marathon experience on the Good Stuff channel. I'll link that somewhere. In other news, I have a TikTok account I put stuff up on now. There's 4 TikToks up there. The first 2 are about putting stuff up on TikTok, and the third one is nonsense with Chyna, and the 4th one is the intro of the previous WheezyNews video. I don't know, just do stuff. In other news, this is the first WheezyNews video in several weeks. Why? I don't know. I didn't feel like making them. In other news, I'm working on the next video, the Biphasic sleep video. I've talked a lot about it here. I realize I just can't plan it. I can't set an alarm and be like, I'm gonna get up and do work. It just happens sometimes, and when it does, it's pretty great. I just can't plan it. That's the conclusion I've come to with Biphasic sleep, but I'm gonna make a video about the experience, and hopefully we all learn something. Even if that something is, this guy doesn't know how to do biphasic sleep well. Pour over is the best way to do coffee, by the way. We got rid of our non-stick pans because Chyna discovered little pieces coming off of it, which is a problem. I don't like eating pieces of pan, do you? So now I'm getting used to how to do a iron skillet with my eggs. It's going poorly, but I'm still eating eggs and they're delicious, so that's fine. In other news, Chyna and I have watched all of Schmigadoon on Apple TV, and we're all caught up on Ted Lasso, and now I'm watching For All Mankind. So good. There's so many good shows on so many platforms, and it's stupid. I remember when I was younger, I thought it was really dumb that you had to buy a package of channels if you wanted just one channel on cable. Like, oh, I want Comedy Central, so I have to buy like 40 channels. Nowadays, you can get more specific, but it ends up being more expensive. Amazon, Netflix, Hulu, Disney, Apple TV, HBO. It's stupid. Anyway, Schmigadoon is a parody of musicals, stars Cecily Strong and Key from Key and Peele. Hilarious, good fun. For All Mankind is an alternate history, like basically what happened if the Russians landed on the moon first. Multiple character drama. My friend Matthew describes it as Mad Men in space. Yep, egg cooking, going terribly. Bean cooking's going fine though. You know what they say, bean cooking, not as hard as egg cooking when you're using an iron skillet. In other news, my latest 2 main channel videos, seems like less of you watched them, which is expected. The first one was I wrote 30 songs in 30 days. Less people care about songwriting. I get that. Also, I already put up a bunch of the songs on this channel, so maybe you didn't feel like you needed to watch. But the ones who did watch, a lot of you said it was like your favorite video ever done. So I'm just letting you know, you might be missing out even though it doesn't look intriguing. If you don't care about songwriting, I think you can still enjoy it. And then the latest one, how to embrace, or the power of uncertainty. The power of embracing uncertainty. I don't know. See, I can't even remember the title. That's a problem. It's about embracing uncertainty. It's a bit of a cerebral concept that I guess would also be less interesting to lots of people, and that's fine too. But I think it's pretty good. To get people to watch things, you gotta do things like, ooh, I took cold showers. Ooh, I hit myself on the head with a hammer for 30 days. That's a pretty good idea. Anyway, just letting you know that those videos exist, and you might like them even though you think you won't. That's most things for me. I didn't expect to like For All Mankind as much as I did. I didn't expect to like Ted Lasso as much as I did. How do you convince someone to like something based on a title and a concept? It's a challenge, because the quality of a thing is a lot more than just the concept and the title. The ability to quickly convey what a thing is about and get you to be interested are not the reasons why a thing is good. Which is why the dumbest things become the most popular. Quality and popularity are very different things. I really think the only reason I've been able to do this for a living is not because I've had good titles historically or good concepts, eye-catching concepts historically. The past 2 years I've gotten better at that, but mostly because I just kept making things. I just keep putting things out there and continued to be like, hey, I'm over here, look what I'm making a thing, hey, I'm over here. If you say, hey, I'm over here, look, I'm making a thing enough times, eventually you'll wear people down to click and watch. And I just did that over and over again, and now I can do this as a career. But even with that, it still sometimes requires me to do the eye-catching things to keep this train a-moving. Hey, Craig from the future here. The following footage will feature me eating, and I know some of you are sensitive to that, so this is a warning. In a previous video, I did a disclaimer at the beginning warning people that there was going to be eating. I made it funny, and it made it seem like I was making fun of the idea, and I did not mean for that to be the case. That was supposed to be a legitimate disclaimer. I am sorry for the confusion. But yes, once again, I will be eating. I don't know why I keep eating while I do these. Hey, I'm a man who eats. Anyway, back to the discussion about how I was able to do this as a career. Another method is to get the attention of other people who make things, who have an audience, and make things that they might like. I think I'm more of a creator's creator, you know what I mean? At least in the beginning I was, and that's a lot of people who made things liked what I did, and so they helped promote me, even though it didn't seem readily to a general audience like something they'd be interested in. Anywho, latest 2 videos I'm proud of. The songwriting one, 2 of the top comments are from 2 other creators who really liked it. It's really a creator's creator video, I think. Anywho, that was a bit of an inside baseball discussion. I generally don't really care when I'm talking about things, how relatable they are often, and that's probably to my benefit and detriment. I also like to blather on, don't I? It's weird, because in real life, I don't like small talk. I don't like talking to people I don't know very well. Maybe that's why I'm getting all the words out on video here where I can edit it. That was some good eggs, beans, salsa, and cotija cheese. Thank you for watching Eggs, Bean, Salsa, Cotija Cheese with Wheezy. Check out those 2 videos, my TikTok, random TV shows, whatever you want. If you're waiting for me to tell you what to check out, you've been waiting a while because I haven't been putting up a lot of videos on here. Also, there's another episode of Movie Buff, the series Chyna and I are doing on the AMC YouTube channel, in which we make exercise routines inspired by movies. The latest one is 16 Candles. We recently watched it. It does not hold up. In fact, it's not good. But our video holds up, and we've done like 10 of them so far. I'm really happy with how they turned out. I will put a link to the playlist of all of them. This video has not been sponsored by Yeti.